Except that I flat out kill people. It doesn't matter if I'm going to be using frag grenades or pink beach balls, I'm looking to kill some pilots. And today I wanted to have a little bit of fun on Homestead. There's this big tower and I'm like, okay, why don't we do something like King of the Hill? And usually once you get a few kills on people, you know, there's some people that are good sports. Like this guy knew what was going down, so he's going to challenge me and he ends up taking me out. I'm like, right on, man, because I wanted to go for something a little bit fancier, and I don't think he quite knows who he's messing with. So when I come back, you know I'm gonna have a grenade ready for them. And to me, grenades are super accurate. After a while, you get to the point where you just kind of see its trajectory, and it doesn't matter how good you are with grenades, you gotta have a backup plan. That's why I was already cooking a second one in case that one was off. And right now I'm using the L-Star. This is not the best weapon for long-range engagements, and unfortunately that's kind of the position that I've been put in, so I have to be pretty sparing with the amount of time that I actually spend out on the ledge. And look at this guy, he is incoming hot. And here was a perspective problem. I could not tell that that platform was actually not the bottom floor. You have to hit it in through the center. They're fishing a barrel, and then if you're going to be throwing grenades into this barrel, you're going to be expecting to get some kills. I'm also going to take a quick look around. I like this move. I just think this animation looks really cool. I didn't see anyone on the left. I probably should have known that they were on the right, but I'm going to make my way right back. And I am expecting a little bit of resistance because it is annoying, and not only that, it's distracting. Like if they think this is bad, I've just mainly been throwing a few grenades over the edge. But if they think this is bad, wait till you fight somebody with a G2 up there. Honestly, the G2, when people complain about the Hemlock, these G2s, they're pretty ridiculous. And you have to understand that the advantage that this position has on this level is circumstantial to the weapons that other people are running. If they're stubborn and they're not switching off of short-range weapons, you're obviously going to have problems engaging somebody up here, and it's also the same way around if you're on here with a short-range weapon. But if you have something like a G2 on the tower and you're going up against a G2 on the ground, the advantage goes to the guy on the ground because it's easier for him to hide from you so he can get the first look than it is from the top because there's such a limited place that you can be. That's why everyone's always shooting at you up here, so if you stay still too long, you end up dying. And right now I'm trying to land one of these grenades. They end up being short. You can kind of tell by the sound too. Like, the sounds are really accurate in this game, so you can use that to help you aim your grenades. And I really like how the dynamics of this game kind of get paced. Since I came here early on in the game, by now everybody has a good idea of what I'm trying to do. I've even got another one of my teammates up here just helping me out. A couple of us ended up being up here at one point. And it's just one of those things that it's kind of just fun to challenge, and these are the kind of tempos that you can set in the game. If you want to be a really long distance person, like those are the kind of tempos that you want to do right at the beginning, because if you start slaughtering somebody from the back like 3 times in a row at the beginning of the game, you bet they're going to start coming for you. And sometimes that's exactly the motivation you want to give these pilots to come to you. You have to set out some sort of bait, and there's a lot of different ways to do that in games, but setting the tempo at the beginning is one of the easiest ones to do and one of the most effective. So I'm going to come right back to this one, and this guy's trying to get up before me, but no. We are going to get right back up to the tower. I'm going to swing around to the right. I can hear a devotion also behind me. You can even see the radar was going off. And this guy keeps trying to jump up here. It's so easy to frag this area that it's kind of funny that it hasn't happened by this point. Because from here, I can even throw some pretty damn good grenades. And once I hit him once, I may be able to actually finish him. So I'm trying to prime them first with a grenade so I can finish them off with the Ulcer, because at that range it gets a little bit hard to hit guys. And these are one of the things that I find myself really comfortable now. I can engage from the bottom to the top, and it used to be the other way that I was a lot better from the top to the bottom, but now to me it's kind of like zero gravity, it's all the same. So at this point, they're starting to spawn out in the grassy area, and that's actually terrible for me because from there, if they already know I'm up here, they're more than likely going to be posting up, which means, again, I can't spend too much time on the ledge, so I don't get too much of time to prepare. But I did see that guy just hit with the frag grenade, and now I can hear him coming up with a grappling hook. And this right here, while it looks nice, is not that hard to do, so I think you guys should really explore getting more creative with the grappling hook. It also has a lot of utility in close quarter combat scenarios. Even if you're actually going for a regular melee, if you spam your grappling hook, it'll actually tug them towards you even faster. It'll close the gap. It's kind of like having the Commando Pro on the Modern Warfare series. That's the kind of like really quick movements that you can make with the grappling hook, though, that can give you that edge. And the melee being as finicky as it is, you need all the help you can get. And I got picked off by the G2, and at this point, let's see how many turrets they have. 1, 2, I think they have 3 out there at one point, and they're throwing fire stars. Really, a better choice would have been either the frag grenade or the gravity star, because it's a lot more forgiving. If they hit any of these posts and I make a decision to even walk forwards, it'll pull me out there, and that's an easy way to get killed. So one of the things that you can do in Titanfall, by the way, even once you spawn into your class, you can still change your kit. You notice that I only got that kill with the L-Star because he was primed with a grenade. If not, he probably would have had enough time to try to juke or even go into cover. After that, though, he's going to have to try to dodge my grenade, so he's still going to have some problems. You guys should try them out if you have not had a chance, or if you're just into things like the arc grenade or the smoke, because the kill potential on grenades is actually huge, and they're a lot of fun to throw. Especially once you get your timings down, because you're going to be able to make some really cool multi-kills with it. And cool guys don't look back, and that's kind of the philosophy you have to get into when you start using the hand grenade, because there's no reason in seeing something that you're going to kill anyways. And I'm not even saying that to sound cocky, it's actually something that I've noticed in my play now. When I throw a grenade at somebody, I just move over to the next guy, and that has made it so I can take on more people at once. It means I'm getting higher scores, getting more multi-kills, and it just means I'm improving my play. And that's really what it's all about here at GameInReview. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to like, subscribe, share the video, all that stuff you guys have already been doing. Again, thanks a lot for supporting my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.